Hello YouTube, how's it going? iRacing, we're at Brands Hatch in the IMSA Michelin Pilot Challenge IMPC, GT4s and touring cars. We're driving a touring car, the Hyundai Elantra. I'll try those GT4s eventually. We qualified third, we're the number 4 car within our class. The outlap on qualifying didn't go very well. Racked up a 1 to a 2x for off-track loss of control. So I'm going in with a 1x. Qualifying incident points are halved to your overall total. So you get 1x, we get 2x, so on and so forth. Not ideal, but it's fine. We'll see how it goes. I don't feel super comfortable here, but I've got some laps in. I've got some practice, so hopefully it goes well enough. The setup here is from Peer Driving School. I'll include the link to them. I'm not affiliated with them. I just use their setup sometimes.
Okay.
I think that's the important stuff. If I missed anything or you have questions, feel free to ask me. It is an open setup series, so you can use your own setups. Yeah. Let's get after it. Let's get after it.
One lap to green. Line up on the left side. Close.
Okie dokie. Get this keyboard out of my lap. May Elliot the cat give us great speed. I'm looking at him right now. May you make us fast, buddy.
The track temp is 31 Celsius, 30 minutes.
Make sure my mic isn't muted, which it is not.
Follow car number 8 in the right lane.
So this is a rolling start, not a standing start.
Yeah, again, you'll get flagged back anyway when I put this thing into the barrier.
Looks like starting from an even position is preferable here. Because you're going to have the inside line for the first 2 turns coming out of the parade lap. No pit stops in the IMPC series, assuming you put enough fuel in. It's not as if the tanks can't hold enough to stay out, so. There's Civic there behind us, a couple of them actually. And then the GT4s in front of us. Adjust myself in my seat here slightly. Try and get comfortable. It's a 30-minute race, so it's not ridiculously long. It's a sprint, but it's also not, you know, a 10-15 minute type of deal. That should come out to about 20 laps or so, 18 I'm guessing. Gonna be going green here shortly.
Stay focused.
Go, go, go!
On the right side. He's still there.
There's an incident in Paddock Hill.
We are clear on the right.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
He's on your right. Right side's clear.
Thanks, mate. Yeah,
Watch your right. Hold your line. Your right side's clear.
Oh man, that was something.
Well done, Ben. Good start.
That was a fun start. All right. A good one too. Let's see if we can hang on to it. We have some GT4s behind us. One of them just ran wide back there. One of the GT4s there is heading into the pits. And we're catching draft from Wang in front of us here. That wasn't a great turn. So far so good. Dilts is a GT4, 2 spots back on the track behind us. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. So, Dalongzel and Ditz got in, or that wasn't Ditz, that was Wang.
What the fuck, dude? You just wrecked him. Come on. Don't you guys check tails or anything?
I waited for the train of cars to pass. He was just really far behind, so I didn't know he was there.
Get my eyes back in the right place. Try and stay away from Dawson behind us. Adjust my mic here slightly. Downshift there, since I understeered a bit. I'm just gonna push a little wide.
The gap to Dawson behind is now 3.9 seconds.
Might have been best I've done that turn. Differential down there seems to indicate as much.
We're quickest at the moment.
Oh, we're going wide. Didn't get slow enough. Alright, let's try and get away from Charles now. Get slower, get slower. It's a third gear turn, not a fourth gear turn. I just lost my mind for a moment. We can drive clean though. I think we have the pace to get away from Charles behind us there.
On your right? Leon?
You're now in the lead.
Thanks, mate.
There's an incident in Sterling's.
Third gear. Third gear this time.
On your right?
Your lap time was at 1:36.53.
That's better.
Oh, sorry, I thought I was doing stuff.
Is that faster or slower? A little bit slower, it looks like. Pulling a little bit of a gap here on Charles behind. Charles Dawson, that is. So we've run off track once, and then I had the 1x in qualifying, or 2x, which gets halved.
Dawson behind is now 3.5. We're currently setting the pace. That lap time was 1:34.06.
So it's 2x total, which is fine. This is a long enough race that that won't be an SR loss as long as I can keep it relatively clean the rest of the way.
There's a faster car behind. He's on our lap. We're not going to get a blue flag.
The Stig is now behind us in the GT4. GT4s are faster than the touring car, so as long as they keep it clean, they will catch me. That's fine, I just need to make sure that the overtake is done safely. I don't want to ruin my race with that exchange. Looks like it might be the Porsche GT4. There are 3 different types of GT4s. There's a BMW, a Porsche, and a McLaren. I only own the McLaren at this point.
Thank you.
You've just done a 1:34.02. Your pace is good in sectors 1 and 2. Sector 3 is 0.32 off the pace. Incident in Graham Hill Bend. Yellow flag. Watch out.
Wow, please don't shout into your mic. That made me jump.
That's 20 minutes to go.
Ten minutes in, 20 to go.
There's a group of faster cars bearing down on you.
Yep.
These guys are scrapping for position.
Stig and Schumacher back there, and they're fighting for position, so I need to be careful.
That last lap was a 134.44.
Use all the track and the little traction curbing, kind of extension of the track that they give you out there. The past 2 laps I've taken that last turn pretty poorly.
Thank you, Ethan.
I should just let Stig and Schumacher know that when they catch me, I don't want any trouble. You gonna send it here? Yeah, go, go, go.
On the right. Clear on the right. Right side. Right side is clear.
Oh, this worked
Right
out
side.
really well. Nice.
We're
Okay.
clear on the right.
Got that done all at once, quick,
The gap to
pretty
those
clean,
behind is now
without losing a lot
4.9.
of time.
Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace.
And then hopefully I can just grab these guys' draft. And he decides, watching his rear view or something? Come on, Schumacher. You gotta live up to the name, man. What I was saying is hopefully I can stay close enough through the more technical, slower turns to grab a little draft off them and pull away from Charles. Dawson behind us. So far so good. Staying within about a second here. That wasn't great, but I didn't really lose time to them up front. Once they hit the straight, of course, because they're faster.
That lap was a 134.61. Sector 1 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
That felt fairly quick. Differential indicates as much. That felt pretty quick.
15
Differential
minutes left.
doesn't
Okay,
say it
then.
was any
Keep doing what
faster.
you're
I
doing.
gotta
This is
glance
spot
over the
on.
wheel to see
We're
it.
halfway home. Fuel looks okay.
Doesn't say it's any faster, but it wasn't much slower. I'll take it. How about that? Yeah, it was a time loss. I've been through there quicker.
Incident in Paddock Hill.
Thought there was about to be an incident about a couple hundred feet up the road from me. Looked like Schumacher put his nose in there, but no issues, apparently.
Yellow flag. Caution.
That guy has the same paint scheme as me. Tiggleman. I'm rocking the red Motul paint scheme on the Hyundai.
The gap to Dawson behind is increasing. It's now 5.7 seconds.
We like to hear that. We like to hear that. That was quick. So the gap to Dawson behind us is 6 seconds now. I think we're about halfway through the race. Crew chief might have already told us that. We might be beyond it. Sometimes I miss those. You know, you're hyper-focused. There'll just be stuff in one ear and out the other, and I don't even realize it was said until I go and rewatch the video. Yep. We're over halfway. We have 13 minutes to go. Oh, that's trouble. Oh my gosh. Oh. Gonna need a change of pants and a cardiac evaluation after this race. Oh.
Your last lap time was at 1:34.77.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, feeling good, in a decent rhythm here. Need to get a little slower there, apparently. Hasn't been a great lap. About a second down, or up, I guess. Gap to Dawson behind is 5.5 seconds.
Alright Ben, you've used half your fuel.
Getting a little warm. I guess it's highly immersive then. Getting warm doing simulated racing because almost certainly it would be baking hot in a car like this. I guess it would depend on the ambient air temperature to a certain extent, but you got an engine running it close to its maximum capacity pretty much all the time. Gonna generate a lot of heat. You really got to be careful not to clip that curbing, or if you do, to lift slightly, because what happens is it throws you off your driving line, you lose traction on that left front, and then it kicks you up off the apex towards that curbing.
Okay Ben, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
That's the second time we've passed Jurgen, stip sits. Oh, we're 2 seconds up. In fairness, we had to deal with getting around him.
That lap was a 1:35.68.
Want not to be too stabby there on the brakes there, but I just ran wide instead of finding time. Perhaps a little more stabby on the brakes,
Gap to Dawson
because
behind
we've
is now
overcooked the last 2
5.5.
turns. That felt pretty good. Okay. A little bit slower, hit that turn in a little better there. It's what I should do, that's not what I did. About 7.5 minutes remaining. So I mentioned this in another recording that hasn't been uploaded yet, but will be eventually. Built a new sim rig. This is my second race on it. It's really interesting how the feedback that you get through the wheel is contingent upon what it is mounted to. I didn't even think about that, but it completely makes sense. I had it previously mounted to a desk, and it was sort of a softer desk. It was a softer wood, and it had a little flex, and now mounting it to this metal frame that's stiff and has no flex. It's a lot, I wouldn't say a lot different, but I'm getting definitely the sort of nuance of the information coming through the wheel is different. Arguably better. It took some getting used to, but now that I'm used to it, I think it's more reliable. The information makes sort of more sense, or is more consistent.
Thank you.
There's an incident in Graham Hill Bend. Yellow flag.
And maybe not more consistent is the right word, but sort of more, there's just more information, and there's not any loss because of sort of the sponginess of the desk or the flex, where you sort of can lose some info.
Come on, Ben. Just 5 minutes left. Hold your nerve. We can win this. The gap to Dawson behind is now 5.1 seconds.
Thank you.
This is very much a rhythm track, and once you have the rhythm, it feels pretty good to drive here, but it takes a little bit of getting in a flow, or sort of just the correct sort of headspace isn't the right word, but the way that you're maneuvering the car. I mean, it's a certain type of drive for sure. 5.5 seconds behind to Dawson. Doesn't look like we're going to be having to deal with any GT4 cars the rest of the way. This has felt like a quicker lap. Relative to our best, it's not there, but it's definitely quicker than our last 4 to 5. Last 4 to 5 have not been too great.
We're quickest right now. You're a tenth off the pace in sectors 1 and 3. Sector 2 time is good.
6 seconds behind to Dawson now. Good, good. Gap is increasing. It's what we like to see.
Okay, Ben, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Six and a half seconds now to Dawson. Good, good. Oh, just let up to 7, letting that GT4 by. Tyagi, I believe is how that'd be pronounced.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes to go, so we should get white flag next time through, I'm guessing. And by next time, I don't mean this time, but the one after that. So yeah, not this time.
Thank you, thank you.
That was decent. Oh, that felt quick. Oh, that felt really nice. If you see me glancing down, it's to check on the differential on the dash down there. My wheel, my physical wheel that I'm using right here, is blocking my view, so I gotta glance. I gotta adjust the drive height, but I like where my eyes are right now. So here comes the white flag, I believe. There it is.
One more lap. Keep it together. We'll win this. Faster car behind. He's racing us for position. Don't expect a blue flag.
See if we can stay away from Tyagi back here, since we're apparently on the same lap. That's not a good way to do it. Although it looks like they lost a little bit of time as well.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Good job, good job.
Good race, guys. Good race.
Valeu, Fitch. Valeu.
Looks like we might be able to stay away.
Good spot there, Christian, as well. That was in the whole race.
There's an incident in Paddock Hill.
Valeu,
Indeed.
valeu. Congratulations.
There's an incident
Motherfucker.
in Graham Hill Bend. Well done, Ben. Great win. You deserved that today.
Nice. Well, that was a good race. Cool. End up P1 in our class, and I think P7 or P8 on the track. Not totally sure, but awesome. Well, thank you everyone for watching. I'm gonna cool it down, bring it into the pits. If you liked the video, drop a like on it. If you think you want to watch more of my videos, subscribe to the channel. If you don't like the video, let me know why. I appreciate comments in general, positive, negative, constructive, helpful, whatever. So if you notice something, a tip, or you want to offer advice, go for it. If you just really like the video and want to tell me, I'd love to hear that. And if you didn't like the video, let me know why. But yeah, if you all have any questions about sort of technical specs in the car, what I'm doing in the sim, whatever, you're welcome to ask. This is the Hyundai Elantra touring car. This is the IMSA Michelin Pilot Challenge Series, IMPC. And we're at Brands Hatch. I mentioned all of this earlier, but the setup is from Pure Driving School. Not affiliated with them. I just have a subscription and use their packages, their setup sometimes. I also sometimes use Craig's setup shop. Anyway, I'll put the link below. Into the pits we come. Thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you next time. So long.